Ayana hene, ayana hene ne, ahene ne na hene. Okinaya hene hati ye ye yo, yo we no we yana hene, mexo yo yo, mexo yo yo, wane wachine ye yo, wichone ye, awane yo. Yahweh no yana hene yoem. Aheyana hene, aheyana hene ne, ahene ne na hene. Akiyaya hene kachine ye yo, Yahweh no yana hene, mexo yo yo, mexo yo yo, wane wachine ye yo, wichone ye. Oshilaya ya che 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 yelo, Oshilaya ya che 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 yelo, che 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 yelo yana hene, wani wachile yelo, homagia yomi yana hene, wakataka yana hene.
As I see Nuuk, human beings, one of the gifts we are given from the Creator is the gift of dance. Dance expresses the reality that all life is constantly in motion and in a state of growth and decay. Waskawiwin, movement. Life is movement and motion.
There are many ways in which the idea of movement is revealed to us. The turning of the earth as it turns around the sun, which is also turning, and the moon, which circles the earth. Sometimes they are turning in the same direction, and other times they are in opposition.
One of the results is in us witnessing and experiencing the various seasons which blanket our mother, the earth. Kikawi nowaski.
We can ponder and think that there is indeed a mystery behind all of this. The great mystery. Who else could have made a life and an earth so beautiful?
Springtime, Muskamik, meaning new land, new birth in the Cree language. The life force slowly stirs from a long winter's rest. Life is moving in everything. The ice is breaking, the rivers run, the winds awaken the trees and our bodies. The frogs sing their songs and tell us their stories. We sit and listen, meditating and reflecting. We learn from the environment around us.
Maybe in the distant sounds, we hear the distant sound of courtship. Mioskimik is the beginning of a new year, when we can once again strive towards a better life, for the betterment of our families and our communities. Kakamemoya.
Pisenipik, summer arrives. The leaves have blossomed and the life force is at its highest. Grandfather's son, Giskaupisim, stays with us each day longer and longer to watch the joys and sorrows of our people. This is the time for some of our major celebrations where our people gather together in prayer and good spirits. A time for our people to visit and meet old friends and relatives. Ewakututsik, strengthening the bonds of relations, because this is our strength. The movement in our bodies becomes stronger, and we celebrate this divine principle of life through Nimituin, dance.
The leaves of summer change gradually to the soft tones of gold, red, and bronze. Takwa kin, autumn is arriving. Nature changes, and this tells us that everything in the world changes and must be allowed to change in order to find its potential. This includes our thoughts, attitudes, and feelings. We let go of that which we have been holding on to for so long.
Each day, as the earth slowly turns, our faith, Tapuki Tamun, slowly deepens and develops. Takwakan is a time of migration and preparation for winter. Kayasman keteag wahyo kihtapok. A long time ago, our elders looked far ahead and they prepared for what they saw coming ahead. This is one of the values that Takwakan teaches us. Our relations give themselves to us so that we may eat and live. Their life sustains our bodies which have been lent to us by the Creator. We keep our bodies pure and holy as we understand that we do not belong solely to ourselves.
The powerful breath of Keewatin, the north wind, sweeps across the land. The days shorten, and each day Grandfather Sun reveals himself less and less in the sky. It is winter, Pipun. Pipun allows Mother Earth to rest and rejuvenate. Pipun is symbolic of the patience, perseverance, and discipline needed to build a strong spiritual nature within ourselves, as the harsh winter can be a good teacher of this.
This is also the time when the round dance is danced. Our people celebrate, give thanksgiving, or offer remembrance through this dance. On different reserves, the sound of the hand drum can be heard through the long winter nights.
Hey, holy smokes. What are you doing out here? Hey.
I wanna dance.
What do you guys think? Should we let them dance? You look pretty nice.
That's what that white guy said outside too. He chased me in. I said, don't touch the goods unless you got good cash.
You're gonna set up, I guess, huh? All right. We're gonna let our special guest here get set up. By golly. He come from long ways, this fella here. We call him Mr. All Around. He's been, what? Oh, he cut your braid. Gee whiz. Well, we'll have to find him somewhere. You lost your stick? You lost your dancing stick.
You think those guys will mind if I use
Well, you could borrow one from them singers there, yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do?
on dance?
No, dance.
Hard times. I broke down outside Saskatoon. My horse died. My wife left me 2 weeks ago. Look, my ribs. I used to have nice clothes. Now I just have this. I wash them on my ribs. But I don't want to be sad. I want to dance. I'm gonna play a love song for you this evening on my flute. I gotta go get me a drink of water first here. It gives me a hard time to play this flute just dry like this. rough right now. That song had to touch somebody special.
I'll sing you a song, yeah. That's a guy, bro. Come on. Oh, boy. By golly. Make sure that breechcloth is down there, okay? Kirty! Oh, boy. Holy smokes. Oh, you did, huh? Oh, okay. Well, bring her on up here then. Hey, you even found one with money. Right on. Hey, right on, bro. All right.
You ready to sing us a song there, Don?
Yeah, I'll sing you a song. What kind of song do you want? Okay. All right. Should we get on with the show, or should we let this gentleman finish?
I want to sing a song. The casino, yeah, yeah, well, yeah. I wanna win at the casino. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Our creation stories tell of we, the Dakota, Nakota, and Lakota, were born to this land. They tell of the mother-child relationship which exists between us and the earth, our mother, and how all things within creation are related and have a spirit similar to man, and that each has an express purpose and place in the natural order. The stories describe the interdependency that exists within creation and tell us that the natural hierarchy is as follows: the Great Spirit, Mother Earth, the plants, the animals, and man. Man, being the youngest in creation, is portrayed as the least contributive, the most dependent, and the least knowledgeable. Over the centuries, our people have humbly accepted our place in the natural order and have not sought to change it or assert control. Our people studied the behaviors of the animals and the seasonal changes of the plant life, from which we learned the cycles of nature.
We observed and studied other elements of nature and the natural forces as well. From the knowledge gained, we developed a lifestyle that was harmonious with nature. Our knowledge of nature guided our daily lives and determined what activities were undertaken. Striving to be good relatives, we have always sought to live in harmony with nature and demonstrate thankfulness for what Wakantanka, the Great Spirit, provides for us. Our prayers, stories, songs, and dances acknowledge this relationship and express our respect for our natural relatives.
The circle is the most dominant form in nature. It can be seen everywhere in the world. The sun is round, the moon is round, and it came as no surprise when our people were told that the earth is round. The seasons come and go, each following the other like a great circle. Our people incorporated their knowledge of the circle into their daily lives, and it became a prominent symbol in our culture. They built their homes, the teepee, circular. They set their camps in a circle. They sat in a circle on the ground to be nearest to Mother Earth, while in their homes, during ceremonies and other gatherings, they entered and exited from their homes and ceremonial lodges in a clockwise manner, because they understood that the natural movement is clockwise. They also danced their ceremonial and social dances in a circular form, moving clockwise. To our people, the circle stands for togetherness, each household being a circle, and all households in a camp in turn being circles within a larger circle, and each camp being part of a larger circle, the nation. The nation being but one circle in a greater series of circles, creation.
That is one of the reasons that the life of the people is called the hoop of the nation. There is also a deeper reason. Life is like a circle. Young ones are born, grow up, become old, and then die, while more young ones are born to take the place of the old ones. Life is circles within circles, with no beginning and no end. The Chonglishka Yohawachi, the hoop dance, emulates the significance of the circle in the natural order and demonstrates our respect for the circle.
The most prominent symbol in our culture is the medicine wheel, which acknowledges the interrelationship between the circle and the number 4. 4 is the most dominant number in the natural order. There are 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. There are 4 times of day: sunset, high noon, sunrise, and night. There are 4 species of animals: the 2-legged, the 4-legged, the winged, and those that crawl. There are 4 stages of growth: new growth, blossoming, making seeds, and death.
There are 4 stages of life: birth, youth, adulthood, and old age. There are 4 winds and 4 directions: west, north, east, and south. These are but an example of the dominance of 4 in our natural environment. Our people acknowledge the importance of the number 4 in their daily lives. This 4 directions dance demonstrates our respect for the number 4 and affirms the significance.
people think that humans were the first to dance, but this is not so. Many species of animals and birds dance as a part of their courting process. Male prairie chickens in particular have an excellent sense of rhythm, which is best demonstrated in their daybreak dances to honor their hens. These dances are as well organized as any a human could hope to organize. A number of birds will assemble and form a circle, with the leader in the center. The birds in the circle will then begin moving to the right, each stepping at the same time and speed. With each step, they make a sound similar to that of a double beat of a drum. Every bird carries a rattle, his tail. The feathers of the tail are rubbed together in such a way to make the sound of a rattle. Their timing is perfect. Their feet, voices, and tails all moving in unison. It is a spectacular sight to see 100 or more prairie chickens dancing. To our people, we imitated the dances of the animals and birds, not only as a demonstration of respect, but as a means of giving thanks. Songs were composed to carry these messages. The favorite accompaniment was the drum, because its sound is believed to be that of Mother Earth's heartbeat.
Our people performed a prairie chicken dance, the Shihowachi, in the spring to honor the woman, giving thanks for having survived the winter, and as a prayer for abundance. Although the purpose of the dance was serious, at times the antics of the dancer made everyone laugh, accenting the importance of human life and the need to maintain balance.
Wambli, the eagle, who flies highest of all, sees all, and flies in a sacred circular form, is the messenger of Wankantanka, the great spirit, and is the chief of the winged. The special powers and qualities associated with the eagle clarify the great importance given to all parts of the sacred bird. Of particular value are the plumes, feathers, wings, and the wing bone from which the whistles for the sun dance are made. The whistle itself symbolizes the power of the thunder and its sound. The cry of the eagle, who is a representative of the thunder beings. Traditionally, feathers were either cut or painted and worn as a feather language to express war honors or special honor earned during the hunt. Feathers and plumes lend a special power to the wearer. Feathers are given to an individual to honor them and are to be worn with great pride and dignity. They are to be treated with the greatest respect, and when one is dropped during a dance, a special ceremony must be performed to retrieve it.
The wings of the eagle are used extensively in ceremonies. When an eagle wing is held over an individual's head or waved over everyone present, it is to impart the breath of life. To our people, wearing an eagle feather is not merely a symbolic reminder of Wakantanka, but actually imparts his presence. Our reverence for the eagle is expressed in the Wambliwachi, the eagle dance.
animals were created before man. They helped prepare the earth for the people, and then were instructed to sacrifice themselves so that man could live. Given our people's knowledge of this and the spiritual powers of the animals, prayer ceremonies were conducted preceding and succeeding the hunt. Our people always made a conscientious effort to not offend the animal that they pursued. In preparation for the hunt, there were ceremonies conducted to prepare the hunters, and there were ones to prepare the horses.
Our people had a deep respect for the horse, not only for his physical contribution to the hunt, but his spiritual contributions as well. Various songs and dances were dedicated to demonstrating our people's respect for the horse. This rendition of the Shunka Wakanwachi, the horse dance, is but one example.
Ceremonies were conducted to call the animals being hunted, asking to give themselves so that people may live. Our people in the buffalo had the same ancestors, the Pite Oyate. The Pite Oyate, the buffalo cow people, were created to be servants to the spirits and lived many generations below the surface of the earth. Before Iktomi, the trickster, lured 7 families of them to the earth's surface. They had great difficulty feeding and clothing themselves. Therefore, they prayed to the Creator for assistance.
In response, more Pite Oyate were sent to the surface of the earth in the form of buffalo to provide for the first ones. Together, they developed the Dakota, Nakota, and Lakota Wichoha, the way of life or culture. Given our relationship with the buffalo, our people had ceremonies that were unique to hunting buffalo. Among these was a dance to call the buffalo, the Tatanka Gipawachi.
Was taken during the hunt, our people always offered an apology for taking the life of the animal and a prayer for thanksgiving for the food that it would provide. Our people have always said, Lakota, Wichoha, Leotehi. The Lakota way of life is hard. In the past,
This was attributed in part to the fact that starvation was an ever-present reality. Therefore, when the hunters returned to the camp from a successful hunt, the people would be jubilant. It meant that life would go on for them. After the animals were butchered and the meat was distributed to the people to celebrate Thanksgiving, the people would gather to feast and dance. During the dancing, the hunters would act out their hunting and battle feats, while their female relatives danced in their support and honor on the outer edge of the dancing area.
The Tatanka, the buffalo, was held in the highest regard by our people. It was considered the chief of all animals and our benefactor. It gave its life to feed our people and provide for their every need by sheltering them with its hide over their teepees, covering their bodies as clothing and their feet as moccasins. The buffalo also provided their everyday utensils, such as needles, thread, hoes to dig with, and pots to cook their meals. It was the buffalo who made life a reality for our people. For this reason, the symbol of the buffalo, or the buffalo skull, is present in all our ceremonies, to remind us of the great animal that gives completely of itself for others. The buffalo is the symbol of self-sacrifice, which is essential to being a good relative. Our people sought to emulate the buffalo's virtue of self-sacrifice and have always had a great respect for those who demonstrate the values of generosity and sharing. A stingy person has no respect among our people. To be generous and give what you have to others in need, or to honor them, is fostered by our people's giveaway customs.
In the past century, our lifestyle has changed dramatically, but our relationship to Unchimaka, Mother Earth, has not. Our people continue to view life as a gift, and through our prayers, stories, songs, and dances, we continue to express thanks for the gift that has been bestowed to us.
To we chose
Wopila mitakyo yase.
Wopila mitakyase.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Big thanks to the dancers, to the singers, and the narrators, and Don Spidell.